Welcome, welcome, welcome.
What was your reaction?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got so what's up? What's up? We got so much. Whew. So, first of all, I want to give the YouTubers. I want you to go check these YouTubers out. Maybe you can subscribe. Go show them some love. Show always above average. Um, I'm supporting the smaller YouTubers because I'm one myself, and so we reach our goal. I want to help support them. So let's help support. This is always above average, and this is Hendrix for at Hendrix 444. Go support these people. For me, every time I go live, I will be at least showing two people to subscribe to. This is every time I go live. So once again, we're going to support Hendrix 444. Go check his page out and go check out always above average. Go check him out. Subscribe to him. Smalls creators matter too. So let's see. What shall we begin with today, you guys? What shall we begin with? See, first, I want to talk about me some Cardi B. Cardi B. Cardi B. So, as you know, Cardi B she's allegedly filed for divorce. I don't know how true it is, but because she has done this before, but at the same time, if she didn't, that's her prerogative. But and also, she's pregnant, of course, you know. Um, but I have this like type of love hate relationship with Cardi B, but at the same time, I don't hate Cardi B. I don't hate nobody like that. But that's just a better way of saying some things I like that she does and something, you know. But Cardi B is a really, I think that for me, to be honest, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do about their marriage because it is a marriage and it is in the eye of the beholder. So I really think she should have been left if she's going to leave. Like Cardi, I think that you were ready and he was not. And I hear a lot of people saying, well, she knew how she was. You cannot help where the heart goes. You know, um, I feel like Cardi has been a good woman to him, gave him numerous of chances. He has embarrassed her. She also said that it's not about, the cheating, but I'm sitting up there like, oh, well, it's about the embarrassment for sure. You know, do not, one thing about it, well, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me, period. Do not embarrass me. But, sometimes that's what they do. Um, and try to act like they don't have no love. It's like sometimes with him, it's like, what are you trying to do, sir? Do you care about me? Do you not care about me? What is it? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, give her a break. You have kids with this woman, you know? And they also are saying that she's seeking for child support. Um, which is, I mean, she's about that. She got a bun in the oven, looking beautiful as usual. You know what I'm saying? No matter what people say, she got plastic surgery. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, Cardi looks beautiful, and I wish her nothing but the best because that's what she deserves. And I know it's gonna be hard because she has all her kids by. I mean, I hear a lot of people like, well, she got all her kids by one person. Yeah, you know, that's true, but that still don't mean she had to deal with that from all one person. Because sometimes just because you have just kids by one person, that don't make a big difference. We all have flaws in our life. Yeah, I give my reactions, but it's even flaws in my life. So, um, nobody's perfect, but I just did not like the way. I think Carter was making me so upset because, and it's not even my life, but this is just, some people be like, why are you so invested? Because it's not being so invested. It's having a heart and being having knowing, understanding exactly what that person is going through. Like he was an embarrassment to her, and she kept trying and trying and trying, and it just didn't work. But one thing about it, they can't say she ain't tried. They can't say she ain't tried. You know, and I'm not saying Carla B is perfect. We don't know if she did anything or ever did anything. It's not for us to say, but I do know if it wasn't done like how he does it. I just, and one thing I want her out this marriage, especially because she's pregnant, and you don't want that to stress the baby out. Carla needs to, move on. But I just pray that for healthy delivery, healthy baby, because that ain't that's not where it's at, man. Like what the things that he has done and how he has treated her, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So she's a beautiful girl. Look at her. Yeah, I mean, and woman, and you get treated like that. That's crazy. You sit up here fight women for this guy, he's still disrespecting you. Like you're sitting up there saying that, like that's your husband. Yeah, it's your husband. He's your husband, but at the same time, your husband going. And what's crazy to me is that the mom and the dad and his dad and his sister, they'll try to take speak up for him. It's like, what did you expect from a millionaire, like a rich person, young guy? Like that's no excuse. I know young guys today that don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? They don't cheat. They don't do anything, and then But then again, some of them they end up getting hurt by the female. It goes both ways. But you can't ever stop being who you are because somebody else is one way towards you. You just gotta know when it's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? And I think she's just very, very tired. She's very, very tired, but I just don't want that to come back on the baby. And I promise you, I seen one live when Cardi was on there, and I just the energy I got from her, and I could have sworn she was moving her lips saying what to do, what to do, what to do on one of her lives. She is like she was thinking about so much. I can't say exactly what she was thinking about, but then for this to come out about the divorce and um being pregnant at the same time, then um hold on, you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yes, but yeah, it is. I'm just glad she's able to get through this. Period. Point blank. Just period. Point blank. So kudos to you, Cardi B. Keep your head up. Um, if she's making this move, I am liking this for her because for one, she don't need nothing and no one to stress her out. Like period. And then she's pregnant too, and that's the father of your child and your children. And for him to proceed this way in y'all marriage, it's not cool. It's not showing I love you or anything like that. You may have loved him more than he loved you. This is what it looks like. Um, Period. Point blank. I feel as though even if that was the girl that he was at the restaurant and they was at the restaurant and she was pregnant and that's not his child and he may have not been with her. I think it's the whole point of him just because you're not moving in a way where you're trying to protect me in your marriage. You're moving in a way where you don't care. You just simply don't care. Moving in a way that he simply just don't care. And any woman will feel a type of way unless, they doing the same thing. So kudos to Cardi B and keep your head up, Cardi B. And I pray for a safe and healthy delivery and a healthy baby. Yeah, keep her covered and keep her protected because I know the way Cardi been screaming and fussing about what Offset had the things he have done, that could put a lot of stress on the baby. And if don't nobody care about Cardi, care about the baby. You know. So let me move on to another topic. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all president, not mine. Y'all president, not mine. To be honest, I don't care for neither one of them, but okay. Uh, so what he said, y'all? What did he say? Let's see. What did he say? This
A great
guy's so
interview, I
weird.
think, and I heard you got very good ratings on that
Well, you
interview.
told me it was the longest one of your life, so we had a good discussion. Look, I want to talk about why you're here today. I mean, it is not lost on us how divided we are as a country. And as you were coming today, we really got to see that we are divided along the lines of race, along the lines of gender. And there is this question of, in this moment where we are, why come here? What is your message today?
My message is to stop people from invading our country that are taking, frankly, a lot of problems with it. But one of the big problems, and a lot of the journalists in this room I know and I have great respect for, a lot of the journalists in this room are black. I will tell you that coming from the border are millions and millions of people that happen to be taking black jobs. You had the best.
What exactly is a black job, sir?
A black job is anybody that has a job. That's what it is. Anybody that has a job.
All right.
And
Mr. President,
they're taking the employment away from black people. They're coming in, they're invading. It's an invasion of millions of people, probably 15, 16.
In my opinion, this man, they have let this man speak and talk how he wants to talk. And he finds nothing wrong with it because they have let him. And on top of that, because he has money, I mean, every job black people can succeed in, even being president. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand this black job thing. Like, guys, when they come over here, when they weren't even over here, in the small amount of them was over here, because they always been coming. I've always seen them. You know, I hear a lot of people say they've always been in New York. They always been everywhere. You know, if both presidents should think about that. You know, they should think about that. Both of them should, but I don't know about what he's talking about. But people just let him just say whatever and get away with it, and it's not cool. Like you're racial profiling, man. Like you're doing too much, and he continues to speak, and he don't even know what he's talking about. Just check this out.
What are the black jobs?
They're taking black jobs now.
What are the black jobs that he thinks immigrants who have come into this country who are undocumented are taking? What are the black jobs? He used his answer on the debate stage to try to pit black people against Hispanic people in this country because he thinks it will benefit him at the ballot box in November. How little does Donald Trump think of black people and black voters and Hispanic people and the Hispanic voters in this country? How little does he think of us? Does Donald Trump think we are stupid? Many questions, very few answers. But I can tell you this. What Donald Trump has been doing to speak to black, Latino, and Hispanic voters in this country, that is not outreach. It's just more insults.
You know, to me, I'm just like, why everybody, y'all, they stay strongly coming towards the black culture and the election time. Like, stop it, stop it. We got to make these people do exactly what they say. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. You know, it ain't. I'm speaking about it, but in my everyday life, it's like I'm done with the both of them. At the end of the day, I'm tired of both sides. You know, they're reckless. It's always something. Everybody, not just Trump. The other side is going black, black, black. All black people. Kamala then had uh, what is her name? What is the rapper name? Had her on there. I'm just like, hey, how you doing? When you going back live, man? I've been waiting on you, and I'm gonna end up putting your profile on here next time I go live to, for the us the smaller subscribers, so people can um see the page, see y'all page, go to your page, and I just want to support that. But I'm just really sick of it, what Republican Democrats, like I'm sick of it all. Like in my everyday life, I'm just like, I could care less. I'm tired. They both at this moment, they talk about us bad, and all the way up until they get to the election, and they don't want to give us what we deserve through the years. But on the election time, oh, black this, black that, oh. And I'm just so sick. That's all I hear. Megan, oh, that was her name, Megan the Stallion. And oh my God, it's just like a freak show. Like, am I watching this? Is everybody watching the same thing that I'm watching? That's what I want to know. Is everybody watching the same thing that I'm watching? Like, you have to do your research on these people, because look who we got to pick from. And I'm all for a woman being president, but I can't just look at that, because I have kids that is growing up in this world, and I don't know. Every day this week, we had a killing in Alabama. Every day, and it's young people, women, and children getting killed, and I'm just, and all you can get to is the lecture time is when you want to talk about black people. Like, it's too much going on. It's not a day, it's another one today. Somebody has gotten killed. It's too much. It's way more serious than what they're talking about. And they need to get serious. They need to take it serious. Like, they life depend on, like, for real. Like, not because they the ones, they got the money. It's like they want to conquer all. And we're like the little minions that, I can do this, so I don't care about this person. I need somebody that's gonna care about everybody. The lower class, the middle class, and the upper class. Not just the rich. Because this is all they want to do, is just make themselves richer. Take away from each category. The lower class, the middle class, and the upper class. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm just really, really getting tired of it. Like I said, I want a woman to be um president too. They think we can't handle it, but we can handle a lot of things. But man, you gotta be right. You gotta be honest. Although I feel like she's gonna end up winning anyway, but at the same time, still, you gotta be right. You gotta be honest, man, because you never know how God can turn this thing around. So let me hear what she got to
What
say.
was your reaction? Were you surprised?
Yeah, I was shocked. I didn't anticipate that because I figured if the former president made the effort to come to Chicago in front of a bunch of journalists, black journalists, he would anticipate, certain questions. So I was excited to, do the interview, and then immediately kind of sank in my seat once he started, like, essentially bashing the panel.
How did the audience receive him?
They were very responsive to first his attacks, but there were also some, laughs throughout the course of the 35 minutes. There were audible gasps at one point, especially when he talked about Vice President Kamala Harris not being black, which was, I think, to a room full of black journalists was sort of off-putting, but also like confusing as well.
They want our vote, but want to talk to us in a kind of way. They want our vote, but want to talk to us in a kind of way. This is the privilege that they have. Trump. I can talk to you any kind of way. I can call you out and talk to you any kind of way, but you can't handle your business like you don't even want to go up debate against Kamala Harris. Like, come on now. Like, so how you want to get up there and talk to these black women like that? As if we don't have enough bullcrap going on in our black culture already. You want to confront them? What make you deserve? You deserve all the. You feel like you deserve all the respect when it's not given. They use us. They use black people, both sides, to be honest, but they use us for their own cause. Like it's crazy. Like this right here, it really frustrates me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really like talking about it, but yeah. So in better news, let's see. So this is just ridiculous. Uh JoeNetta. Let me see if I got. Let's see. So I want to talk about we've all heard about JoeNetta. They call her Miss Netta and Netta and Charles or whatever you want to call them. But this is them. This is before the makeup. Take a good look. And after the makeup. So this is I was looking at when she was having this conversation with Mr. Darius Cook, and just listen.
There's something I've been wanting to tell you for a very long time.
I mean, go ahead and tell me.
Okay.
Sure. I'm very interested in hearing it.
Good. You should know one thing about me.
I don't know anything about you.
I'm going to tell you what you should know.
Go ahead.
And what I'm going to tell you is that I actually was a fan of yours
from
a long time ago.
I don't think you were.
You want to let me finish?
I mean, if you want to, but come with the real, because you came for me. Finish. I never came for you, so you can't never say you was a fan of mine.
I would love to finish telling you this. Okay.
I wish I could hear you. Have you turned it down so I can hear this man? Okay, go ahead.
Now, when you were doing your skits in Walmart, when you were doing your skits in that clothing store, you should know that I was 100% a fan of your work, so much so that I shared all of your.
Okay. He said that he was 100% a fan. This man cannot believe that somebody actually liked him, that they shouldn't have never not liked him at all. Again, like that's crazy. Like if you have changed, your crowd will change. Do you understand? And that's how you know you've changed. Like who wants to support somebody that is you're confused with yourself. Like
there's something I've been wanting to tell you for a very long time.
I mean, go ahead and tell me.
Okay.
Sure. I'm very interested in hearing it.
Good. You should know one thing about me.
I don't know anything about you.
I'm going to tell you what you should know.
Go ahead.
And what I'm going to tell you is that I actually was a fan of yours
a long time ago. I don't think you were.
You want to let me finish?
I mean, if you want to, but come with the real, because you came for me. Finish. I never came for you, so you can't never say you was a fan of mine.
I would love to finish telling you this. Okay.
I wish I could hear you. Have you turned it down so I can hear this man? Okay, go ahead.
Now, when you were doing your skits in Walmart, when you were doing your skits in that clothing store, you should know that I was 100% a fan of your work, so much so that I shared all of your videos with my Instagram audience.
Okay. And what changed that?
No, I don't know what changed it.
You started with me, Darius. I knew nothing of you. I didn't know anything. Why would I say I don't, and I still don't know you as of this day.
So
He got real
you're saying,
offensive,
so
real
I start.
fast.
What did I start with you
He tried to
exactly?
make
I'm
a
curious.
point,
Let me hear
but
this.
I never went and
you
seen on
can't
your page.
disagree
They were
with him.
sending things
You
to
can't,
me
and
that
that's
you
not
were
cool.
saying about me. And when I seen, okay, go ahead.
No, I'm letting you finish. I didn't say anything.
And when I seen those things that you were saying about me, then that's when I looked you up. I'm like, who is Darius Cook? They're like, you got to go look him up. He's on YouTube. He bashing you. He talking about your house ain't clean. You don't know how to cook, and the only thing you use is a bunch of bell pepper and onion. And I'm like, I don't know him, and I never said nothing about you. You shaking your head because that's what you were saying, and I never said anything about you.
Do you understand? I never one time said anything to bash you. What I did repeat is what my followers told me about you. I was repeating what my followers were putting into a summary for me, and that is what you heard. So you took a soundbite and misinterpreted it when I was the one who shared all of your videos with my audience initially to begin with.
What did I change from? If you would have knew me back in the days, I did the same thing I'm doing today. I fucked with people online. I did all of it. I did.
As somebody who used to watch your video, now you asked me a question, allow me to answer you.
I'm listening to you.
As your presentation has changed greatly from who you were to who you are now. And hold on before you respond. I have, and I'm not backpedaling and pussy popping. The other day I had an hour-long conversation about you. And the reason I had a conversation about you is because I actually felt sorry for the way you were treated by Tia. I actually told my audience, you know what? I don't think this is right. This is not a fight
She
that I
can't
believe Netta
believe
could
it.
stand in against
Everybody
Tia,
is
and I
supposed
think
to
that the
like
whole
him.
situation was wrong.
That's
I
how
told
he
my
feels.
entire
It
audience
feels
this
like
the
Well,
other day.
they don't
you
show
have
they
people
don't show the
that
good
is
stuff.
not fans
Of
or
course they
supporters
don't.
of
It's
you
social
That's
media.
what
because
it
they
is.
just
So
So
they're
want
not gonna
you
show me what you
to
say
let me
good.
finish. Allow me to finish, please, because
Okay.
I want to get to your answer. Your presentation has changed. You were never this confrontational. You were never this up in
right,
terms of always having to defend yourself. I understand what
Really?
right.
social media can
Well, you
do for
wasn't
you.
watching me.
Baby, I
I
used to you were never like this
always
Oh
at
had to
all.
wow.
defend myself from ever since day one, since
Netta, if this is
2020.
if I had heard as a follower the way this display is when I was watching those videos before, I would have never continued to watch.
Everybody keep
This
talking about a
level,
plate. I didn't start off cooking plates.
I know you didn't. I
No,
recognize
I
that.
started off
I know you
skinny.
didn't. But this level of always having to be combative with people, this level of that is what's turning a lot of people off. So when you ask me how you've changed, Netta, your display with this being combative was never like this before.
Right. Because
And when you
guess what?
talk to
Maybe
people,
Netta got tired.
I
Maybe
understand
I
that you
got
may have
tired.
gotten tired, but I also feel like, as a previous follower, that you cannot ostracize the same community that you want to support you. These are the same people that you're posting videos saying, watch my videos, consume my content, but it's also the same audience you're ostracizing. And as somebody who makes his living from social media, I recognize the danger in that. And as somebody who has built a successful brand like you have like you're trying to do or you are doing, I recognize the danger in that. So I just wanted to tell you that's how much I've noticed the change from who you were before to who you are now. And it's turned a lot of people off.
It really
Initially,
doesn't matter.
okay, then if that
It doesn't matter. My thing about them, have you seen my numbers?
but do you know why you have those numbers?
Huh?
Because what I want you to do, show me those numbers in cash.
Oh, you want me to show them in cash? Oh,
Yeah, show me those.
I don't have cash.
I know, baby. Show me those same. These numbers don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
If you
Yes, it
can't
does, because these
transfer,
numbers is
if you
what get
can't
me
put these
paid.
comments into cash, if you're not running a successful business, if you can't go to the bank on this shit, what's the use in being on social media? What's the use?
I go to the
Because
bank.
right now, Netta, from me to you, everybody is laughing at you.
It doesn't
Everybody.
matter. No, everybody's not laughing at me.
Okay.
Everybody not,
What's inside of your
my
heart
heart
that
is
says
good.
so you're totally fine with this abrasive display, this always fighting. Every video that we see that comes across our screen is you agitated and on 15. You're okay with this?
I'm okay.
Then I have enough
I'm
to
okay
say.
with it. If this is what you want, then I'm gonna give it to
What
you. And if you
about
don't
what
want
you
to
want?
watch me,
What about what you want?
this is what I want.
So you want to be this, you want to come across this abrasive and this rude, and this is the display that you want.
If that's what they want to give me.
I just think that's crazy. I seriously just think that's crazy. See, one thing about me, I'm not looking at how her skin looks because obviously right here, even him dressed up as a guy, they look good. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the real problem lies within. And I feel like there's a problem within. You know what I'm saying? And when, like I said, when I watched Miss Netta, I felt like uh, this is when they were doing their shows and going places and stuff like that. I felt like her heart was good. Just like she was saying at the end, she was like, "My heart is good." You know, well, at this point, it's not. You know, you really got to humble yourself because this man was simply trying to tell you that I once was a fan, and the reason why I stopped watching you was because of this. And numerous of people I heard come on there and said the same thing, you know, and you're not listening. You cannot take criticism. Well, you're gonna have to, because the higher and higher that you go, you're gonna be criticized. You're gonna be criticized. So prepare yourself now. If that's the way you're planning to go, but first you need to humble yourself. You know, I'm not the one to sit up here and talk about his skin and how he look. You know, obviously, because at the end of the day, the last judgment do come from God, and nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get your he ha ha ha, but they need serious help, man. They need serious help because the hatred, even though you're speaking and talking to people in reckless ways and talking about black women, you're saying it's not to your supporters, but at the same time, what if your supporters, the real true supporters that you say you have, became this man, Darius Cook, and start telling you, I don't like the way that you're gonna do them the same way and not care, when you know that person was your real true supporter, are you gonna tell them, okay, I know something is up with me because now my real true supporters are coming to me and telling me something is wrong, something ain't right, and I don't like the way that you're acting anymore. Real true supporters are gonna let you know that, or else they jumping on the bandwagon too. But I feel as though they don't care. They want the clout, but they don't want nobody negative. They want to start the negative, but they don't want you to say anything negative about them. But guess what we're reacting to? Your negative that you love to make and get clout from. That's what we reacting to. You don't like for nobody to react to your negative, and I just said something good about you. Things that people have been sitting up there talking about. I don't have no heart like that to sit up there and say Bumpy face this and she got this and he's gonna leave if he don't want her and all that type of stuff. But although I do, and I'm gonna be honest, I do think Charles is there for the money. I'm just gonna be honest, and Netta may love him more than he loves her, and that's just how I feel. It's just my opinion, but you can humble yourself and then you will start seeing you ain't even gotta read those comments. You'll be so busy, you ain't even gotta read those comments. You be like, forget those comments. You know, you ain't gotta try to get into it with nobody else because you too busy to handle your business. See what it is, you got too much time to be on the internet. Get back busy where you ain't even got to worry about it. You watching everybody, and it's weird how you're watching everybody that's speaking negative about you. Just like when you read your comments, you looking at the negative. You're not even looking at the positive comments. You're not looking at positive videos because you don't want to hear it. All you want to do is rush to fame. That's all JoeNetta and Charles wants to do is rush to fame. It rushing to fame, you're not gonna. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Rushing to fame. It's not. So you probably wanna humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you have to go back to square one to get there, because everybody already know you. You like you say, because I didn't know you at first, but once I came across you and Charles, I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, and that you was cooking. I was like, okay, there's okay. You know what I'm saying? Not the normal. It's not the best. Like when you put your head into a food show or something like that, and people are cooking for their man or their family. It's not the best, but you showed us that even how it is right there at home with just you and your man, and that's it. That's what you show, because people cook for not just a man, they cook for their family too. You know what I'm saying? That is really, it's been going on. We really ain't need no man telling us about how to treat our man. You know what I'm saying? It should have been more about how you treat yours. You know what I'm saying? Since both of y'all are men. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like she needs to humble herself, because I really do think she has changed. You know what I'm saying? Um, Even from the time period that I have watched her with him, he has I seen things in him I was iffy about him. Him and Charles. But instantly I felt Charles' spirit. I felt him. You know, and when I felt hers, I thought he was all right. JoeNetta, I thought he was all right. But I started seeing that the more that they started making money, you cannot allow these people, uh first of all, to when you're sitting up there, you're making money, and then it changes you for the worse. You go down very fast doing that. When Darius Cook was speaking, it's like you're it's like you're enjoying this. You're enjoying hey, how you doing, Daniel? It's like you're enjoying this. It's like they're enjoying this, you know what I'm saying? And ain't no way I could enjoy all this negativity, you know. And every time I see JoeNetta come on her live, or she's talking about some, 1 minute she's talking about changing, and then next minute she goes back to talking about somebody else. You're not humble, honey. You're not humble, and I do know that y'all all about the money, but please, seems like more the devil involved than God being involved. And that's not cool. Cause I even watched a video of them talking about him saying that he got some advice from an older person that went through similar things that he went through. And you couldn't listen to your fans, the people that support you, and you had to go behind closed doors. Who is this older person, ma'am? Like, come on now. You sitting up here, It's just crazy. So let me see right
What it
here.
is. So y'all get to Hillary. Let Hillary know that I'll be going live about um I'll say between 3:30 and 4 o'clock. Um, I'm going to unblock her because I got a blocked. So I'm going to unblock her in order for her to get into this live. Because I block these people because I don't want to see this crap, but I still see it from time to time. But I'm going to unblock her today so she can get in this live and so we can see what's going on. We can see the deal. We can let y'all see the real thing, and she can tell her real truth. I just want to know. I don't have a truth to tell about her. I don't know Hillary. I don't know him. But she can get in here and she can tell y'all, my fans. She can tell my fans and the people that watches me what was her big issue with JoeNetta. That's all I can say. So y'all, my potatoes should be about what it is. So y'all.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you're calling people in just like you did Tia Kemp. You called them in this same video that you just watched. This is where she said she gonna make a change, and stuff like that. Every time does that, he goes right back. Like, he's confusing. Like, I can't be in the audience like that, sitting back there watching somebody like that confuse me like that, because they're confused about what they want to do, which way they want to go with that content, or which way they want to, you know, whatever they want to do in life. What direction is you going to, Miss Netta? What direction you in charge trying to go to? Because it just seemed like you're calling these people over there so you get more and more views on your channel, because you feel like people on the internet is getting views off of you. Well, you're on the internet. You're gonna give you, if it's worthy, it's gonna give you. You ought to be happy people are talking about you, because when they're done talking about you, you're irrelevant. You're saying, I love for people to talk about you, but it's always on some bull crap. Like, it's always on some bull crap, and it's not fun. You call yourself a couple, a marriage couple, is that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to sit up there and teach women, or what, other men, how to cook for their man, but where's is that how it goes in your marriage? Is it drama too? Because all this drama you carrying on, just like Darius Cook said, you weren't doing that. Now you're doing that. You may have to defend yourself, but now you starting drama on purpose. On purpose. Like, you ain't giving in. That's crazy. You starting it on purpose, and it's like you're miserable, unhappy inside. Um, it's something that we don't know. Like, it's okay, but I feel like ain't nothing wrong with therapy. You know what I'm saying? Or going somewhere and relax and getting. I mean, to be honest, you on the internet, you really need to relax every week to recuperate. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're making yourself be talked about off of negativity like JoeNetta is. She's running the show because obviously Charge cannot, she knows the numbers and which what can happen. She makes sure she keep up with the cash part. She makes sure that they get cash. So she strike up some drama. Is she calling these women over there to, uh Hillary is the one that, the other one she's been back and forth with. Well, was one that I know that had broke, that when JoeNetta and Charles went to the BET Awards. That's the one that I know, but I don't watch her like that, Hillary like that either. But she was summoning her to come over there to her live, and she made. I don't think she came. I don't think she came though. She wanted to tell her what the problem is. But JoeNetta, you cannot keep some of these people over there, and then you want to end up playing the victim. Then you play the victim. That's what's crazy to me. Like you don't know what's going on, or anything like that. When I've heard you on what's the name, a recording with Miss Hillary, and she explained straight to you, you know, um, it may, I don't know if it was true or not, because at that moment you were saying that that's not true. We did not go to jail and stuff, but that's on you. That's your problem. But I'm just saying, you have went over to her place and you have, you know, yourself and talked to her, but all this starting drama and to get clout, and then you'll be like, we are the clout. No, you're making it happen. That's how you want to make your money. They're gonna chew you up and spit you out. The higher and higher you get, you may not make it there doing it like that. They're gonna chew you up and spit you out just as fast as you. These are people that wants the fast life, that wants to get in the entertainment business so bad. They want it fast. You can't get it, give it. You're going too hard. They gonna look at y'all like, no, we don't want them. Yeah, people may know you. Excuse me. They may know you, but I don't know if they care that much, to be honest. And if they do, they need to get you so you can see how it is. You know, they gonna you see all this stuff that's going on in the industry now. It's like they're insane and delusional. You really want to rush to the top? Oh no, no. I don't want that for you. But if you want it, you go ahead. You see how it is, and you know because it's all about the money with you guys. It's all about the views and clicks and views and clicks and views, starting drama after drama. People are gonna talk negative about you, Netta. Everybody is not gonna like you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody's not gonna like you. You know, I seriously see through. It's the heart for me. It ain't the skin. It ain't none of that. I'm not talking about none of that. It's the heart for me, and your heart has changed since y'all have been making money. It has gotten terrible. It's nothing wrong with making money, but do right now. Humble yourself, or it goes quickly. It goes quickly, and I think y'all just. I see them trying to move so fast. If you pay attention to them, she's talking fast. And one thing about me, I don't like no fast talker. Good. I need to understand what you're saying. I don't like no fast talker. You know what I'm saying? I like people that makes it clear what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every time you go on there, it's like they're trying to move to the top so fast. They're antsy. Well, we're gonna be here, we're gonna be there, and nobody can cancel us. Don't say that now. Don't say nobody can cancel you. Okay? Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful, because please do not say that. Do not say that. And he looks really nice right there. You know? Yeah. I mean, at this point right here, if it could match your heart, you don't have a good heart. Once again, everybody, I want y'all to go check out Always Above Average. Let's let's get their subscribers up. Get every, Get that subscribers up. All above, always above average. I'm sorry. And at Hendrix, let's get his subscribers up. Um, and see if you like the content. And subscribe to him. Help him out. Subscribe to him. Now, oof, oh my god. Let me see. Did I get that? I don't think I got it. Yes, I do. Because I'm about to go in a minute. But so oh. We got Scrappy. We got Scrappy, y'all. Scrappy and Naya Rayy. So this is what I be saying about these people. First of all, let me just go ahead and play the little snippet because I don't know what Scrappy doing these days. This is crazy. I be he tired.
Put a finger down if you were on a Now That's TV show and you won the show and you and the guy who you won the show with decided that y'all were going to see where things went, date, and potentially get serious. Put another finger down if you were at his house one day and decided that you wanted to invite your friend over so we can all get lit. And he tells you to have her Uber to a gas station and you pick her up from the gas station just so she doesn't have his physical address. Put another finger down if y'all were vibing, turning up, getting lit, and y'all all mutually decide to have a threesome. And then a month later, after having that threesome that you brought your friend into, she calls and tells you that she's pregnant and by the guy that you're talking to. Put another finger down if now he's gaslighting you into thinking that it's your fault and you're the cause of this and you need to now handle the situation and talk your friend out of having a baby that he does not want. Now put another finger down if after having a conversation with her, she decides that she's keeping the baby for sure and there's no talking her out of it. Put another finger down if after y'all both come to the realization that she's keeping the child, he decides to constantly hit you up, making you feel like there is still a potential and chance out of this relationship outside of the fact that you're having a child with my friend. Put a finger down if you was a dumb hoe and thought that that was really gonna work.
What is Scrappy doing? What is Scrappy doing? What is he doing? He just out here wilding. Like, what is up with that? Like, dude, this is what I'm saying. Like, stop bringing people into your relationship. To me, I feel like Scrappy wasn't interested in being in a relationship, even though he said he chose Naya Rayy, but then wanted the other friend. He didn't want neither one of them. But Scrappy, you ain't round here going raw. Like, what the world? Like, come on, man. Like, you got 3 by Bambi. You got 1. Whew. And she off in college. And you know college is expensive. And you got 3 by Bambi. Like, children are just going to school. And then you want to sit up there, you blame her. Actually, it's all of y'all's fault. Because y'all shouldn't, y'all grown people that know better. And nobody should be sleeping with nobody without protection. Like, come on now. Scrappy, you need, yeah, you like Chaotic said, you need to stay off the alcohol because and you know the Mary Jane, because obviously you need to do a detox because you're just getting out of hand. Like, and then you got your mama going to hospital. Somebody said Mom D, now I know you ain't going to no hospital because that child. You better let that child go and let him be. Like he's fully grown. Scrappy is what 40 something years old. He knows what he's doing. You supposed to took that forward and not backwards. You supposed to got better and not worse. You understand? Like why he's like are you still depressed and then in depression then you go get somebody pregnant? Is that the stupid idea? That's depression. I'd rather stay at my house in the bed than to go out there sleeping with people. I mean, are you trying to live that life that you lived back when you were rapping? Like when you put your albums out, you were the big. You just came out the big celebrity and all, but you call yourself the Prince of the South. It's crazy. You send Mama D to the hospital. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that, Scrap. But Mama D, hey, you can't stop. You cannot stop these people, these children. What they doing is what they doing. Mama D don't need to be led. His bad decisions stress her. I know you. It's better. It's hard. It's hard because you love your children that much, but he is making some wrong decisions. And I'm sitting up here hearing that he ain't cool with not Bambi. What's the other first baby mama? He wasn't cool with Bambi and was cool with the other baby mama. Now man, he just got too much going on. He got too much going on. You sitting around here. Chaotic was, I think Chaotic was his only, was a true friend to him. I think he was, and it ain't on no, you know what type of stuff. I mean, I think Scrappy is not in that headspace for nobody good to be around him. He's in the space where he he wants to rebel. He's not in that space where he want to change for the better anymore. That's not that Scrappy anymore. You know, so that's crazy. But you need to stop stressing your mama out. That's for sure. You probably just pray for him, Mama D, because this young lady. I mean, they all, like I said, they all wrong. They all wrong. They shouldn't have did it. Like, but all of them, just like I said, they getting drunk and tipsy and stuff. Oh, y'all get like that to gotta meet the girl at the store. I just meet her at the store. Didn't want to let her know where he stayed. Girl, first of all, anybody can see that wasn't your man from the beginning with, because that would have never ever happened. And I'm sorry, Scrappy, but you can't make the girl have an abortion. This sounds like some offset type of stuff. And you can't make the girl have an abortion. That's her body. You can't do that. You just because you don't want any more children, but you should have kept it in your pants. That's what you should have did. Should have kept it in your pants. So, sir, keep your pants. You keep it in your pants now. Let me get my words right. Keep it in your pants. And this girl right here, Nadia Ray, probably mad, and she's like, "You need to keep that baby girl, cause he gonna have to pay you this. He got money." This is where they get they little Peter Wacker messed up at. I mean, you are the brand, and you're messing it up yourself. It ain't nobody messing it up but you, Scrap. Now you had to move chaotic out of the way because you know what? Chaotic going in a whole nother direction. God is gonna continue on blessing him, but the where Scrappy is right now in his mindset and in his heart, he ain't right. He ain't right. So Chaotic can't be around there like that. Chaotic definitely was a good friend. Chaotic is a different type of light that Scrappy don't want right now because Scrappy is in the darkness. Everything, don't sit up there and come whining talking about everything is going wrong when you're doing it. You're doing it. Then your mom in the hospital tonight. I see her. I know she be on the show and she be doing all that and be talking all that stuff. But to see her in the hospital though, I don't care what nobody say. I have a couple people that like Mama D stop. Is you know, no. I really felt really bad for her, but instead I prayed for her. That's not cool to see her mom sitting up there, and that is like because you know where your child is mindset is. They're going through something and it's damaging them, and then before it damaged them, they don't even have the nerve to even think about what they're doing so that it wouldn't. And it's hard because mama probably trying to say it too. Just sitting up there looking at him like he's just not happy. He's just not happy. At this point right now, he doesn't want good people around him. That's what I feel because it's just my opinion, all of this. But in the darkness that he lies in right now, I wouldn't want to be around him. You know, um, mm, but like I said, I pray for Mama D because, and I pray for Scrappy because Scrappy, you going through something really mentally, something that ain't right. Because I know numerous of people do this, but we have seen Scrappy down with Sparrow, you know, on the show, and then you tried to fight Chaotic, somebody that was there for you. Y'all families get along. He know your family, his. Like, because I know one thing about it. If I don't like you, I don't want to introduce you to my family, and that really means a lot to me. I don't want to introduce you to them. So I mean, and I used to see even on this show that him and Chaotic had. I seen the way he looked at Chaotic, like you know, like how he felt, how he started saying how he felt, like he kind of funny, girly, sassy, he was thinking negative about Chaotic, and that's not fair because sometimes not everybody is that way. Not every guy's that way. It's that feminine part that's in them. That don't mean that they're that way though. And I really hated that because I feel like that could have been a friendship that he really needs to apologize to Chaotic. But Chaotic, you really don't need you. He needs to get healing. Scrappy needs to get healing. Chaotic don't need to be around him. He can apologize, but Chaotic can be need to be like, look, until you get your healing, then I holler at you then, because that's not cool. I don't know where you don't like me that much. Like this really what you've been feeling? And Scrappy been feeling this because you can tell the facial expressions on his face. He been feeling this for a long time about Chaotic. He's been Scrappy has been crashing, man. You all on his face. He's been crashing out. He's been crashing out. But anyway, let me get to this. So I love Carmen. She is about to come back out with "You Make Diddy Look Like an Angel" too, and I cannot wait to hear it. Because the first one was so emotional too, and the girl Keita, which is right here. That's Keita to your left, and that's Carmen to your right. So you can go follow Keita at officially Keita You can go follow. I mean, when she sung that song, she sung it, and now they're about to come out. Carmen says with the part 2 of You Make Diddy Look Like an Angel. So y'all go copy that. And when y'all look out for it. Look out for it. Because it's coming. Um, it's coming. So they thought this up. So I am about to get off. Thank y'all for watching. Once again, y'all look out for when May Did It Look Like an Angel Part 2. You May Did It Like an Angel Part 2. And also go check out these YouTubers. Check out their content. Go subscribe to them. I will be doing this every time I go live. It's gonna be at least 2 YouTubers I put up here, small YouTubers just like myself, to represent for them too. Always above average. Go check them out. And you guys, I'm out.